Today's the day. Today is finally here. We're at a KTM demo day at Moto United in Whittier, and you see a bunch of KTMs, your fellow riders out enjoying these beautiful bikes, and do a quick walk around, make sure there aren't anything out of the ordinary. And what's a brand new bike, so it's highly unlikely, but it's still good to do. Today I'm going to be test riding, well, one of the bikes, hopefully. I'm going to be test riding the KTM Adventure 1090R, and that's this big beauty in front of us right here. I'm trying to get my strap on. Gotta hurry up here, everyone's about to get started. Yes, sir.
I thought I had the stubby tire one.
Oh, you want to switch?
Yeah, is that cool?
That's fine with me. Is it okay if we can switch?
I'm not paying attention. Go for it.
Sweet. Okay, never mind. So I'm riding the 1290. I don't know what this is, but the 1290 Superadventure S. And yeah, I'm always the last one to get started because
I'm fucking tall. I know, man.
hold on, guys. Gotta put my shit on. Takes a cool minute. Okay, here we go. All right.
So you're gonna hit the gray button once.
All right. Very cool. LCD display.
Initialize.
That's sick.
You're in gear. There you go. Now you can start her up.
Oh, that is sick. The LCD display is sick. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Pretty cool. This thing is very tall, but it's not that bad actually. This LCD, I'm sorry, I'm still tripping over this LCD display. This is pretty sick. Okay. So I'm gonna adjust my mirrors real quick. All right, got my signal on. Oh, it's not that bad. Once you get used to it, you can still flat foot it in case you feel like the bike's about to tip over on one side. So it's not too bad. And got your gear indicator, your engine temperature, you know, just your basics. It has your odometer, your fuel range, the time, engine temperature. Well, I said that already. And then you got your fuel gauge. That's crazy. This is insane. The seat's really comfortable. Check out these Brembo brakes, man. This brake lever on for the rear brake is very small for my liking. But I guess when you roll by boots, what you're supposed to, I guess that's fine. Come on. Come on. There you go. We got some traffic control now. Wow. This thing is solid, dude. There's no vibration because this is V-twin. So it's a 1290cc V-twin. You know, it's very, very responsive. They don't want us to flick around very much. Very easy to rev match. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Me likey. Oh wow, it does have a quick shifter. Ooh, this thing has power. But what I noticed is that it's not intimidating as I thought it was going to be. It's very manageable. Like for something that has like almost twice the displacement as my Shadow, it's not as abrupt as I would think as you think it would be, because you know it's almost a 1.3 liter V twin that makes probably like 150 horsepower. I'm probably wrong. I'm still getting used to this clutch. I'm quite certain you can get the front wheel up on this thing because it feels like it can. It's very cool. Very easy to ride. It's very tall, like I said. It's very smooth, but man, it's just so smooth. I love this. Yeah, I love this windshield. This thing is nice. Was an Africa Twin there. Yeah, you could definitely communicate. You can definitely commute on something like this. This bike does have ABS and traction control, but I don't really have time to go through the settings. Maybe some other time. But I'm just enjoying the riding aspects of it. It's like I said, I hardly feel any bumps. It's so smooth. I said that so many times already, but it really is that smooth. So when you're look, I'm in 5th gear, and it has enough torque to pull yourself up like that. It's very easy, to pull yourself out of a situation. So you got your passenger lights right here. Got your high beams. Neutral real quick. There we go. We're in neutral. It's very easy. You got your controls right here. Got your cruise control. So you can go through your settings right here. Through the menu. It's very cool. Got your odometer, battery. I guess battery voltage. You got your oil temperature. It's very cool. It's very high tech. This bike. This is very top of the line right here. This is like, this is like your top of the line adventure touring bike right here. This is something that you would use to your, on a long trip, like across the country or maybe around the world. That's what this bike is designed for. So when you actually get something like this, you gotta go long hauls with this. Other than that, you're just wasting your time. Oh, bloody hell. Wow, I stalled the bike by accidentally launching it in the first gear. Yeah, this windscreen is very nice. I can hardly ever feel the wind on me. I'm pretty sure you can raise it up. I just didn't get a chance to do that. But one thing I noticed already, I'm already feeling pressure on my wrist. Because even though you sit upright, you're kind of like, you know, kind of have to use your legs to sit your body upright on these bikes. And so, in order to do that, you have to hold yourself up. With your legs a little bit to keep the pressure off your wrist. Yeah, this bike's not bad at all. I like this a lot. It's very smooth. You know, the power doesn't come up to you like, you know, all of a sudden like an F09 would. It's very gradual. See, neutral's a bit difficult to find. Yeah, I can't go to second. First. Neutral, there we go. But yeah, so this bike is it has adjustable suspension, ABS brakes, obviously. And this is the street version of the bike in front of me on your right, on your left there. So this has like the street tires and, you know, stickier compound. So this is more suited for, you know, for your street or for your highway rides. Yeah, this thing is it is very comfortable though. Like once you learn how to hold your body upright and find out what works out for you, it's very comfortable. The brakes are very responsive. And like most bikes, this thing is heavy. You can feel the weight, definitely. But it's just like, you know, once you get moving, that weight just disappears altogether. But it is very, how I dare to say, flickable. Have the response to, like, you know, dodge things in case something pops up out of nowhere. Oh, that's cool. It changes display. That's so sick. Sounds really good too. I can't fully hear it because I got my earplugs in, so I can't really fully hear the exhaust, but from what I can get from it, it sounds pretty good. That's very cool. It transitions from a white display to a black display depending on the lighting in the area to make it easier to read. Helps a whole lot. It's funny, this bike has like 60 more horsepower than an FZ09, but yeah, it's way more controllable. I'm pretty sure this thing has different rider modes and where, you know, controls the, you know, the sensitivity of the throttle and how responsive the engine is. But the way it is, this thing is nice. Like, I wouldn't want to change it right now because I can see on the screen that you can adjust the ooh, that's nice Ferrari. You can adjust the dampening, the engine mapping to where you can suit your needs and your preferences. But it's, like I said, it's very manageable right now. It's very controllable. It's very predictable. It has a lot of torque, even though I'm in second gear. You know, I don't have to shift as much going through the gears. It's just I can stay in third for most of these corners and still have enough power to get through it. Not really too familiar with this road, so I'm not trying to go all hardcore. And then one, this bike is not mine, obviously, and two, there's like some spot in the road. Just want to be careful. Ooh, man. Yeah, this is fun. I like this. Just want to stay within my limits because it's a big heavy bike. I don't want to go too wide like I did there. I'm in no rush. I'm just enjoying this test ride. This would have been more fun if I knew the layout, which I'm kind of surprised I didn't do, but it's cool. Don't want to fall back too far behind. Too wide. You know, the funny thing about this is that I was more nervous riding the Harley than I was with this thing. And I didn't even, and on the Harley, all I did was took around the block when I did the test ride on that. This is, you know, it's a canyon run. This is like a canyon street, you know, so for all I know, this bike is probably more expensive. I want a lane split so bad, but I don't want to get in trouble because this isn't my bike, and yeah. Yeah, you can feel the feedback a little bit, but it's one thing I don't like about the hydraulic clutch is that you don't feel the chatter that you normally would. I mean, you feel it in the bike, but yeah, but sometimes you can feel that vibration through the lever, and I like that extra feedback. But other than that, this thing is stupidly smooth. It's very quiet. Well, obviously because it's stock, but the engine heat's not that bad actually. And I like it a lot, dude. I really do. I'm honestly pleased with this thing. I really am surprised on how relatively easy this thing is to ride. I mean, this bike makes three times more horsepower. Oh, my bad. 3 times more horsepower than my Honda Shadow does, if not more. But yet it's very, very easily, controllable. Like I said, this thing probably has different rider modes that I probably couldn't get into, because I don't know the full details on this particular bike. But from what I've read so far, it's got high reviews. This is the Austrian BMW GS 1200 right here. I like this thing a lot, actually. Ooh, I love these clunks, man. You know it's in gear. Feels really good. For what this thing is, like, if I were to take this on the freeway, I would feel totally comfortable with it. Riding this thing every day, to and from the work, go on trips with it. That's what this thing is designed for. So this thing is very, very, very controllable. It's very smooth. There's no jerkiness. This for it's you can definitely feel the difference between a chain driven and a shaft driven bike. It's like its chains are very smooth. But this thing right here, I like this thing a lot, and I'm really feeling this LCD display, because it tells you everything you need to know, but at the same time it just doesn't bombard you with information that you don't need to know. See, we're just cruising along, 32 miles an hour, just cruising, no problem whatsoever. It's got, like I said, this has electronic dampeners. So this is the real deal right here. There's my bike over there, sitting over there chilling. Oh, it even has I just realized this thing has signal cancellation. That's cool. Alright, this concludes this little test ride of the KTM 1290 Adventure, which is the bigger brother and a street version of that white bike over there, the white tall dual sport adventure bike thing that's got going on there. So if this is smooth, I'm pretty sure that's even cooler too. Yeah, just gonna really got tippy toe this thing. This thing is tall as fuck. Come on, where's neutral? Come on. There you go. There you go, and just like that, kickstand down, leading to the side. I know how to turn this thing off.
Yep, just that one right there. Yep.
There you go. All right. Oh.
Yeah, that was me. You're good. You touch it.
All right. There it is. KTM 1290 Superadventure S. My bad. But still, this thing's still awesome. Very confidence inspiring, sorry. I like the color too. Really, oh, that headlight is sick. That is sick. I'm really digging this bike. That's amazing. So yeah, up next, if I get a chance, I'm gonna test ride. Where art thou? This beauty right here. Yeah. This is up next right here. Or maybe it's this one. I don't know. I can't tell. Got the 690 Duke. You got the 1290 Duke GT. And then you got this bad boy right here. Oh, it was in front of me the whole time. A 1290 Duke R. KTM's baddest bike of them all. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna go take a break because it's freaking hot. Take all this gear off, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peaces, deuces. What's up, guys? Your boy LAX Rider. I just got through riding the 2018 KTM Superadventure 1290. It's a handful, it's a mouthful. What I can tell you, it's very smooth. It's the power, you know, it's, excuse me, the power, it's I'm trying to get my hand out the shot, but yeah, the power, it's very smooth. It's very gradual. It's not abrupt, like I said in the video. When you do see the video, you'll notice that I kind of run a little bit wide on some of the corners, mainly because I wasn't familiar with the road, and two, I wasn't familiar with the bike for obvious reasons. So just bear with. But I had a good time. I'm over at, like I said, over at the Fun Center. The Fun Center. Wait, hang on, I'm gonna fix my finger. There we go, the Fun Center. In parentheses, Moto United LA, over in Whittier. And yeah, man, just test ride some beautiful bikes, man. Probably won't be able to afford it, but you know, just keep that between you and me. But yeah, so I had a good time. It's fun. You know, it's hot. They're about to serve some good food. Got some Mexican barbecue, carne asada. We got some popcorn over there. Yeah, they got everything, man. It's gonna be a good day today. If I can, I want to test ride the KTM Super Duke 1290R. That has all the quick shifter, you know, high performance stuff on it that you would typically find of a bike of that quality, or that stature, if you will. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm having fun. I'm in the shade. I'm trying to stay cool, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. The hell? All right, peace.